afternoon. I declare this degree congregation and awards ceremony open. Please be seated. It's wonderful to see you all here today as we celebrate the achievements of this graduating cohort. We're very proud of everything that you've achieved. I'm Professor Damien Page, the University's Deputy Vice-Chancellor, and I'll be your Master of Ceremonies for today. I'm joined on stage by a number of colleagues. At the centre of the stage is Professor Nick Braisby, the University's Vice-Chancellor. To his right is Maggie Galliers, CBE, our Pro-chancellor and Chair of Council, the University's governing body. Closer to me, we have Council Member Justin Sullivan and Rachel Cragg, the University's Senior Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Education and Digital. At the end of the row, we have Jess Bradbury from our Students' Union, Professor Musa Hussain, Head of our School of Aviation and Security, and University Executive Team member Ian Harper. The remaining members of the platform party are members of staff from the School of Aviation and Security. We want this to be a family celebration and recognise that it can get a bit hard going for some of our younger guests. Parents and carers, please don't worry if youngsters choose to participate in whichever way they see fit. They are, after all, our students of the future. I'd now like to invite Maggie Galliers, Pro-Chancellor and Chair of the University Council, to say a few words to welcome you to this degree congregation and award ceremony.
Honoured guests, graduands, family and friends, I'm delighted as Pro-Chancellor and Chair of the University Council to welcome you all to this highlight in BNU's calendar, our graduation ceremony, at which we celebrate the achievements of our students. If you look up graduation in the dictionary, it is defined as the ceremony at which you are officially said to have successfully completed your studies and are awarded a degree or diploma. And of course, we are all very proud of what you have achieved to get here, excited that you will soon be presented with your awards, and delighted to be here celebrating with you. I hope you, our graduands, can all look back with satisfaction and pride on your years at BNU, a time I believe you will come to think of as a defining period in your lives. But I have a duty to warn you that despite what the dictionary may say, this ceremony does not really mark an ending, but a beginning. Becoming a graduate will open doors for you and give you a platform to realise your ambitions. You won't stop here. You will go on learning and you will make an even greater positive impact in the world, in your work, within your family, and in wider society. Whether it is securing a skilled job, getting access to the higher incomes which those with degrees can expect, contributing to economic productivity, or becoming a more informed, involved, and useful citizen and community member, you are now in a much better position to achieve your goals in life. You have worked hard to get here today. You have been resilient, persevered when the going got tough, learnt new skills, and juggled studying with other responsibilities. You deserve our recognition for all of that. And so too do the friends, family, and university staff who have done so much to ensure that you have had the confidence and opportunity to succeed. And I should also like to pay tribute to them on your behalf. Shortly, I will have the opportunity to congratulate each of this year's graduands as they cross the platform. And that for me is both a privilege and a real pleasure. I hope that you will all enjoy the ceremony, and I look forward to meeting at least some of you as we continue to celebrate throughout the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Maggie. It's now my great pleasure to introduce the University's Vice-Chancellor, Professor Nick Braisby.
Thank you very much, Damien. Let me begin by offering my sincere and heartfelt congratulations to all of our graduands. Today we are enormously proud to celebrate your achievements and offer you our very best wishes for the future. You've worked hard, you've overcome many challenges, and you've now achieved success. And you'll have benefited from the support of many people in helping you reach your goals. People who have been there for you when you needed them. And as Oprah Winfrey once said, lots of people want to ride with you in the limo. What you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. So, to say thank you to those who rode the bus with you, first, I would like to pay a heartfelt tribute to all the staff of the university. I know they always go the extra mile for their students, work tirelessly to support them and ensure their success. And they have risen superbly to the task. So can I ask you all now to please join me in sincerely thanking the staff of the university. But you could not have succeeded either without the support of your friends, your family, and your loved ones. So, without losing your hats, because you'll need those, can I please ask all the graduands to stand up, to turn around, and find those in the audience whose love and support has helped you succeed. Give them a huge cheer and a round of applause. That just about registered on the noisometer. So let's try again, shall we? Just give your family, friends, and loved one a huge cheer. Okay, thank you very much. Please have a seat. Now, in the past week, the Prime Minister issued a press release criticising so-called rip-off university degrees. So I want to take a moment to explain why your degree is, on the contrary, so highly valued right across the world. UK universities educate nearly 3 million students annually, creating around 4,500 new startup or spin-off companies every year. And we generate over £95 billion in output for the economy. International students alone contribute more than £40 billion annually to the UK. And UK higher education is greatly admired throughout the world. It has very high levels of student satisfaction and is widely copied as a model for other countries' higher education systems. And sadly, UK universities have had to produce this success with ever reducing financial support. The fee cap of £9,250 has not kept pace with inflation and is now worth just £6,000 in real terms. Yet the government's own figures reveal that a university education delivers extremely valuable benefits. Graduates enjoy higher earnings, as Maggie has said, throughout their lives. On average, 19% more for men and 24% more for women. Of course, the economic value of a degree is not the only benefit of higher education. For society, higher education produces more employment, more political stability, less crime, greater social cohesion. And the individual benefits are considerable too. Graduates are more likely to vote, to volunteer, and have better mental health than non-graduates. As graduates, you'll also be physically healthier than non-graduates and more satisfied with your lives. You will be more tolerant and trusting of others. And if you have children, they will be better educated. And research has also shown, if you can believe it, that you will apparently smoke less than non-graduates. Not sure about that one. And apparently, research tells us, you will drink less than non-graduates. Not today. Now, of course, because you will earn more than non-graduates, marvelous, and you'll live longer than non-graduates, that's fantastic, you will also pay more income tax. So at least Jeremy Hunt will be happy with you. Now, the university always strives to address the contemporary challenges of our society. As Martin Luther King has said, our ultimate measure is not where we stand in moments of comfort and convenience, but where we stand at times of challenge and controversy. And our society faces many challenges, not least environmental sustainability. But perhaps most difficult is the challenge posed by continuing and often increasing inequality. It's arguably the defining challenge of our time. 20 years ago, the 15-year-old Irish traveller, Johnny Delaney, was brutally murdered. He was, by all accounts, a quiet, polite boy, very well liked. He loved his dogs, he loved telling jokes, and he liked swimming. His head teachers described him as a lovely boy. But he faced regular racist taunts, often being called a gypsy in derogatory terms, something which he hated. It used to break his heart, said his best friend. And just days before his 16th birthday, he was attacked and killed by a group of youths, 3 of whom were released without charge and 2 faced trial. And despite one of his assailants shouting during the attack that Johnny deserved the attack because he was a gypsy, this racist murder was judged to be manslaughter, the judge declaring not to be a racist incident at all, and his assailants received sentences of just 4.5 years. 75 years ago, the HMT Empire Windrush voyaged from Kingston, Jamaica to Tilbury in Essex. The Windrush generation arrived in Britain with great hopes of the mother country, eager to build a better life for themselves and to make a meaningful and lasting contribution to Britain. Many men, like Dossie Forbes, who lived and settled in High Wycombe, had to accept work far below their level of qualification. And for women, like High Wycombe's Effie Johnson, the nursing profession provided opportunities, enabling her to give vital support to the NHS. But as we all know, the Windrush generation also experienced widespread racism, discrimination, and prejudice. Far from the dream they were promised, some likened their experience to slavery, and others described being verbally and physically attacked. Indeed, victims of the Windrush scandal endured future forced detention, a loss of employment, housing, and livelihoods. They were sometimes forcibly separated from their families and often endured lasting negative impacts on their mental health. But if inequality illustrated by these different examples of racism is the challenge of our day, then there are genuine grounds for optimism and hope. The Windrush generation began the work of creating Britain as a truly multicultural society, something of which we should all be rightly proud. Dossie and Effie made lasting contributions to their communities in High Wycombe and Buckinghamshire. Some, like Sam King, a passenger on that fated voyage in 1948, used humour to combat prejudice. He recalled being greeted with a heckle from a resentful white worker who yelled, "Send them back." Well, King's quick-witted reply was, "I'm all in favour of sending them back, as long as you start with the Mayflower," this being, of course, the ship which took English settlers to North America in 1620. And Sam King went on to become the so-called Mr. Windrush. He went on to earn an MBE and become the first black mayor of the borough of Southwark, the only black mayor in London at the time. He established the Windrush Foundation, which aims to preserve the memories of the Windrush generation and campaign for the West Indian community. He also helped found the West Indian Gazette, the first British newspaper written specifically for a black readership. And 15 years ago, Gypsy, Roma, and Traveller History Month was at long last inaugurated in an attempt to raise awareness of the GRT communities and tackle the dreadful prejudice and discrimination they face. The challenge, of course, remains, even if it is diminished. Although it was 30 years ago that the young black teenager Stephen Lawrence was brutally murdered, today only 2 of the 6 people identified as his murderers have been brought to justice, a pain felt keenly by his family, community, and beyond. And members of the Gypsy, Roma, and Traveller communities continue to experience the worst health, education, and employment outcomes of any group in our society. So while these anniversaries remind us of what more we must do to eliminate racism and dismantle the conditions which make it possible, they also serve to kindle optimism and hope that collectively we can make positive change. And for me as a university leader, Addressing these deep inequalities is not some woke obsession, but a requirement for universities. Ensuring everybody develops to their fullest potential means that universities will be able to do even more to address society's most serious and pressing challenges. Now, in the past year, the university has done much to tackle inequality. The support we offered our students through the cost of living crisis earned the university and our students' union national recognition, the What Uni Student Choice Awards, declaring our work to be the best of all UK universities. We launched our new strategy, Thrive 28, placing at its heart inclusivity, civic and community engagement, sustainability, and health and well-being. We've partnered with charities like SV2G to work together to improve the lives of Buckinghamshire's ethnic minority communities. We have created and adopted a new definition of Islamophobia, building on our previous adoption of definitions of anti-Semitism and of anti-Gypsyism and anti-Roma discrimination. We've opened the doors of the university's campuses to support health and social care initiatives in our communities. We joined the University Mental Health Charter programme and became a founding member of the Nature Positive Universities Network. And we extended to schools our pioneering work to support the Gypsy Traveller, Roma, Showman and Boater communities in higher education, work which has seen many other universities and schools follow our lead in improving the support they offer to members of these marginalised groups. And alongside this vital work, the university continued to enjoy much other success. BNU was awarded the maximum amount of £5.8 million by the Office for Students to develop new courses in health, computing and engineering. The university celebrated great success in the National Student Survey, achieving our highest ever performance of 5th best satisfaction in the UK. And in the National Postgraduate Research Experience Survey, research students at BNU ranked this university the highest satisfaction of any other university in the UK for the quality of their supervision. And finally, we acquired the long-term lease of High Wycombe's historic Brunel engine shed, and the university created 2 new academic schools, the School of Engineering and the Built Environment, and the Missenden Abbey International Hotel and Hospitality School. Now, in the past year, the School of Aviation and Security has achieved some notable successes. The school has created an impressive new industrial advisory board, which will support the school's engagement with professionals across different industrial sectors, ensuring the school's courses are at the cutting edge of skill development and employer need. The school also ran a highly successful aviation careers fair with excellent representation from across the industry, aimed at assisting our students in finding career opportunities. Our Level 5 students this year completed a live research project in collaboration with Heathrow Airport regarding the careers and employment aspirations of young people. And the school partnered with Resilient Pilot to explore resilience in the aviation sector and sustainable aviation, assisting pilots impacted by the coronavirus pandemic in staying supported, current, and connected. The school also successfully agreed a memorandum of understanding with the Civil Aviation Authority to support the pursuit of future collaborative opportunities, including new master's courses. And the school also hosted a visit from the International Civil Aviation Organisation, as we remain the only university in the UK with courses accredited by this prestigious organisation. Now, Sam King and so many of the Windrush generation rose to overcome their challenges, and universities will do the same. But I say to you all, graduates and guests, friends and supporters, universities need your help. Never in my lifetime have I known so many prominent voices express such hostility and disdain toward the values of higher education, the very values which have enabled you to earn your degree. This discourse can only serve falsely to erode confidence in our public universities and threaten to undermine the good work that we do. The university's governing body, our council, and all the university staff work tirelessly on behalf of you all, aiming to enrich society by adding to the stock of human knowledge and experience and enabling our students to reach their full potential. So I respectfully ask that when you hear unfair criticism of UK universities, please challenge it. tell people of some of the wonderful things happening every day in our universities. And I hope that you will support this university by continuing to engage with us and our work. So, to our graduands, I hope that in the next stage of your journeys, you will go forward with a deep sense of optimism that the challenges you will face can indeed be tackled and overcome. It will take hard work and determination, but one thing is sure: you can be confident you have the knowledge, the skills, and the understanding to rise to these challenges and defend the values that have enabled you to succeed. And as the Dalai Lama has said, with realization of one's own potential and self-confidence in one's ability, one can build a better world. The university will continue to enjoy many successes in the years to come, and we will always strive to do the right thing by our students, our staff, and our communities. And as we rise to our challenges, you can be sure that you have every warm wish, support, and encouragement from this university in meeting the challenges you face. Your involvement with the university does not stop. You are members of the BNU family, and we hope you'll remain active in our alumni association and consider coming back to study with us again. So it only remains for me to offer you once more my sincerest and most heartfelt congratulations. Very, very well done.
Thank you, Nick. We've now arrived at the part of the ceremony you've been waiting for, where we confer awards on our graduating students. You will walk across the stage and doff your hat to the Pro-Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor. And whilst you do this, we would like the audience to clap and cheer, make whatever noise is loud, as we celebrate your achievements. The Head of School for Aviation and Security, Professor Musa Missain, will now present graduating students from programs in that school.
Vice-Chancellor and Pro-Chancellor, I present to you the persons here today and those graduating in absentia to be admitted to the degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Science, Postgraduate Diploma, Postgraduate Certificate, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Graduate Diploma, Graduate Certificate, Diploma of Higher Education, and Certificate of Higher Education. Master of Business Administration, Risk and Resilience, Cameron Baldry. Peter William Little. Wayne Rothenbach. Master of Science Aviation Operations Management, Najma Al-Sayed. Master of Science Aviation Security, Fanuel Togarepi Matavir. Kiswinda Sida Tahodor Awaidarogo. Master of Science, Critical Structure Infrastructure Security, Mark Byron. Catherine Newby. Master of Science, Organizational Resilience, Stephen Boyoka Ansa. Sarah Emery. Sarah Garrington. Nisar Khan. Lindsay Orton. Vicky Reeds. Bachelor of Science in Air Transport with Commercial Pilot Training, Al-Hadi Abdullah. Mu'min Ahmed. Narimain Birani. Olivia Brown. Well, that is more like it. Please, can you please just raise it? Because I'm feeling sort of here, it's too quiet. Right, Scott Calvert. Angus Cheng. Priyanka Gandhi. Jake Green. Muht Awal Bashir Koko. Edward Lewis. Emil Christopher Jeans Okana. Dalveer Singh Panasar. Manisha Kumari Potwal. Henry Sessions. Adara Kuhana Siva Nanthan. Sophie Sobel. Sabrina Raquel Vieira Dissar. Bachelor of Science in Air Transport with Private Pilot Training, Charles Hector William Abate. Harsh Thacker. Muala Akanya Makelele. Elena Valentina Mihai. Bachelor of Arts in Airline and Airport Management, Arjan Singh Bogar. Najib Bukhari. Iona Catalina Filon. Alexander Evan Haynes. Eric Lozowski. Thomas Mozeres. Mikhail Biberi Bullawatif Olagan. Christian Jose Pereira Cardoso. Zain Hassan Qureshi. Elliot Alexander West. Bachelor of Arts in Airline and Airport Management with foundation year, Mohammed Sufyan Kaaba. Manveer Ragna. Kiran Seneviranto. Bachelor of Science in Aviation and Logistics Management, Tawheed Ahmed. Andrew Mark Richard Davis. Agata Danuta Yankoska. Also receiving the school prize for best overall performance, Rowan Parrott. Bachelor of Science in Aviation Management for Professionals, Krishan Ahmed. Alan George Atkins. Anthony Batt. Jonathan William Bramford. Ashwini Chari. Gregory Kopp. Scott Paul Ingham. David James. Matthew Loll. Alistair David McNulty. Jason Newton. Peter John Auckland. Peter Panayotov. Forgive me. Giorgio Pontico. Wayne Anthony Donald Saunders. Gregory Chevendine. Alvinda Sur. Alessandro Varisco. This concludes the first half of the presentation of awards.
We're now going to make the award of the most inspiring tutor in the School of Aviation and Security. I invite the head of school, Musa Hussain, to announce the name. When they do, could the member of staff please come forward to receive their award?
The Most Inspiring Tutor Award is made to the academic member of staff who has motivated students to be successful in their studies. The graduating students here today have submitted nominations for their Most Inspiring Tutor, and the award is made on the basis of their recommendations. Comments made by the students about today's winner included: she has been very helpful throughout the whole course. Amazing and helpful, reliable, efficient, dedicated, friendly, and super helpful lecturer. Vice-Chancellor and Pro-Chancellor, I am very pleased to present to you for the Award of Most Inspiring Tutor, Molly Jane Dane.
Congratulations, Molly Jane. We now return to the conferment of awards on our graduating students.
Bachelor of Science in Intelligence Analysis and Management, Fraser Thomas Bradley. Lydia Butler Hewitt. Caitlin Watkin. Ainik Johanna Ranaste. David Andrew Underhill. Wilson Kinathia Waithaka. Bachelor of Arts in International Tourism Management with Air Travel, Claudia Lovas. Grace Namokasa. Diana Zivakova Paneva. Salome dos Santos Oliveira. Sahar Ilahi Savdar. Bachelor of Arts in International Tourism Management with Air Travel with Foundation Year, Jessica Ajayi. Bachelor of Arts in Organizational Capability Development, Richard Bowman. Robert Carey. Martin Cassidy. Thomas Clifton. Rory Cotsworth. James Cook. David Deuce. Ian Duke. Henry James Eastburn Penetreve. Ryan Farrell. Ethan Forrester. Also receiving the school prize for best performance in a project dissertation, Charlie Gaga. Oliver Hanscom Dean. Matthew Hollins. Naomi Meacham. Alexander Otley. Christopher Chevetson. Andrew Smales. Christy Soden. Cameron Stewart. Edward Tarr. Stephen Thomas. Thomas Vardy. David Warlow. Ryan Whitlock. Hannah Williams. Stephen Paul Savory. Bachelor of Science in Police Studies with Criminal Investigation, Hannah Brown. Nathan Yarzina. Summer Knight. James Manning. Sophie McFerry. Yolia Pikovoska. Chantal Wendy Reed. Also receiving the Thames Valley Police Shield, June 2023, Benjamin Silva. Sebastian Adam Wilkanowski. Bachelor of Science in Police Studies with Criminal Investigation with foundation year, Rian David. Bachelor of Arts in Security Consultancy, James Henderson. Abiola Ifayomi. Graduate Diploma in Professional Policing Practice, Paul Jonathan Cushion Sena. Kelly Jade Janaway. Ella Victoria Stillwell. Gemma Louise Thompson. Bachelor of Science in Air Transport Management with Air Pilot Training delivered in partnership with CAE Aviation, Maha Ahmed. Ahmed Khalifa Al-Mishani. Sorry, Mislamani. Muhammad Jum'a Al-Muhaza. Abdullah Mantaki Khuzastani. Abdullah Fahad Fakhru. BA Honors Business Management top-up Tanisha Engineer. International Masters in Business Administration, Navareed Gill. International Master of Business Administration, top-up Business Law, Charmish Patel. BA Honors Business Management, top-up Nice Ajit Kumar Patel. BA Honors Business Management. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm struggling to read the first name. I can do the surname, Patel. So the surname. So can you tell me the first two names? Hitwal Patel. International Master of Business Administration, top-up Ashish Kumar. Thank you. BSc Honors Accounting and Finance, Yam Kandel. International Master of Business Administration, Gavar Kumar Patel. Business Management, BA, Sabina Chowdhury. Master of Science Aviation Security, Maher Chamar. BSc Honors Accounting and Finance, Dimala Roka Oli. International Master of Business Administration, top-up Nishi Darbar. BA Honors Business Management, top-up Akikam Kumar Manhariba Patel. BSc Honors Air Transport with Commercial Pilot Training, Ian Andrew Hurst. International Masters Business Administration, Madhuri Randawa. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of awards.
I'm now pleased to introduce Bucks Students' Union Vice President Achievement and Belonging, Jess Bradbury, to congratulate this year's graduating students on behalf of the Students' Union.
As Bucks Students' Union Vice President Achievement and Belonging, on behalf of my fellow sabbatical officers and the rest of Bucks Students' Union, our huge congratulations to each and every one of you today. Every one of you can take great pride in how you've risen to the challenges you've successfully faced over your time here at BNU. We know that BNU students are special because of the way in which we're determined to overcome the obstacles we may face with courage, determination, and tenacity. At Bucks Students' Union, we believe strongly in all BNU students getting to fully experience university life. Each of you has had opportunities to connect with people from all over the world, embracing different cultures and experiences through the breadth of free opportunities offered as part of the Big Deal, created by Bucks Students' Union and generously funded by the university. We want to take a moment to thank every student who contributed to Bucks Students' Union, from our executive officers, charity ambassadors, volunteers, student reps, school officers, and committee members. From learning new skills, joining in with societies, being part of a sports team, competitive and recreational, joining us on nights out, and being part of the BNU community, you've all created memories and friendships we hope will last a lifetime. Over your time here at BNU, you really have made a difference and should be so proud of everything that you have achieved. It has been an absolute pleasure working amongst all of you in this theatre today. I know, along with everyone else at Bucks Students' Union, that you will continue to do incredible things and break down barriers. We're so excited to see what comes next in your chosen careers, and you are always welcome to come back and visit us in the office. It is now my great pleasure to introduce Rowan Parrott, who has been chosen to give the valedictorian address on behalf of all of those graduating today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Presiding Officer, Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my fellow students, I'd like to give our sincere thanks to the Presiding Officer for receiving the 2023 graduates of Aviation and Security. I'd like to begin by saying a huge thank you to the amazing staff who took the time to answer our late-night emails, all of the family who supplied us endless cups of tea and coffee, and all the friends who'd listened to us stress about deadlines and word count. You've all helped us so much in getting here today. In particular, a special thank you to the brilliant lecturers who've gone above and beyond, sharing their incredible expertise with such passion and enthusiasm, connecting us all the right people, and helping us grow and improve both academically and personally. My personal experiences at BNU have really been centered around the strong sense of community that's made me feel so supported and valued over my 3 years of studying. The camaraderie and friendships that have been created have been nothing short of amazing, and it's certainly something I'll take with me into my future career. But having said that, it hasn't all been such easy flying. Looking back, I remember how challenging it was starting university. And I know that's something a lot of people feel when making a huge change in their life. But the pressure of COVID added a whole new dimension to this difficulty. For many, including myself, it was disheartening and even disappointing to start our new lives remotely, without knowing when we'd be able to meet our new classmates, start face-to-face lectures, and begin meeting industry professionals. Starting university at the height of the COVID pandemic meant working around lockdowns, social distancing, anxiety, and a whole new normal. And perhaps the biggest injustice of all, the student union closing at 10 p.m. every night. But we overcame these difficulties, and we wouldn't have reached this point without the foundations and friendships built here at BNU. The lecturers and student union have been a constant and reassuring support throughout the last 3 years, and without them, I can honestly say I don't think a lot of us would be here celebrating today. Yes, it has been a challenge, but we overcame it together and have emerged stronger as a result. And that's the great thing about university, and about this university in particular. It has the ability to make you feel like you belong, and we'll all be part of this community for the rest of our lives. Now, as we look to the future, there's so many new changes and challenges ahead. And yes, it is a little scary, of course, but also really, really exciting. So therefore, as of this afternoon, we are Buckinghamshire New University graduates, ready, prepared, and confident as we step out into the world of work. BNU has provided us a wealth of opportunities in preparation for this day, from employment modules to work experience, advice from industry professionals, and my personal highlight, several fantastic careers fairs. It's safe to say that at the very least, I now have a lifetime supply of free tote bags and pens. So to all at BNU, I'd like to express our sincere and absolute gratitude to everyone who helped us get here today. On behalf of us all, thank you.
Thank you for that very inspiring speech on behalf of your fellow students. Many congratulations and very well done to all of you that have graduated today. You did it. And that's the point where you really cheer yourself. Having achieved your award, you now have your careers and many exciting new opportunities ahead of you. We wish you every success in everything you do, and in the months and years ahead, I hope that you will always carry with you fond memories of your time here at Buckinghamshire New University. I'd like to remind graduates and their guests that they're invited for refreshments and to celebrate further at the university's campus. In a moment, the platform party will process out of the theatre, followed by the graduates and then guests. On leaving the theatre, we encourage you to use all of the available exits. Please meet up with graduates back at the campus as we celebrate their achievements. As you leave the theatre, university colleagues will be on hand to direct you. But first, let's raise the roof with a final round of applause to congratulate our graduates. Let's see how loud you can make it. I now declare this degree congregation and awards ceremony closed. Please stand until the graduation procession and all of the graduates have left the auditorium. Enjoy the rest of this very special day.